Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Today on General Hospital, Lois checks in with Sunny, Drew announces his separation with Willow, and John gets under Carly's skin. Please keep in mind that if you make a purchase after clicking on a link in this story, we may gain a small commission. Lois checks in with Sunny, who is home. He reveals that he dropped by the hospital earlier to check on Olivia, but he is frightened that his son would not make it. Lois says he has the right to his sentiments and can tell her anything without fear of being judged. Sunny says if Jason shot Dante, he would never forgive him or himself. Sunny tells her about the evidence Spinelli discovered linking Jason to another shooter with whom he is working. Lois questions why Jason is attempting to kill him. Sunny has no notion. Perhaps he has forgotten what it is to be devoted to him. Lois recalls how furious the Quartermaines were when Jason first started working for them, but Jason refused to listen. Sunny thinks that he may have trusted Jason too much and informs her that Jason and Carly married while he was in Nixon Falls. Lois assumed it was a matter of friendship, as did Sunny at first, but he was mistaken. They were in love, and he thought it violated some trust. He says he had feelings for Nina, but wanted to make his marriage work, which Carly made difficult. He says it doesn't matter. His son could be dying, and the detectives believe Jason did it. Lois understands he and Dante share a special affinity. Sunny reveals that for the past 2 years, Dante has been the only person he can talk to who does not criticize him and who is willing to help him. His final words to his kid were, "Stop being in my way." Lois understands that Dante has said things he wishes he could take back, so give him a break. Sunny claims Dante was only at that warehouse because of him. Lois warns Sunny that he is not God and cannot influence Dante's or Jason's decisions. However, he is not powerless since he is a dad, and Dante requires his father's love right now. Christina pays Sam a visit at the hospital. When Sam leaves Dante's chamber, Christina inquires as to her well-being. Sam is frightened and puzzled. Christina has learned that Jason is the primary suspect in Dante's shooting. Therefore, her concerns are genuine. Christina explains that her mother informed her and Molly about the Invader piece before it aired, and that this must have affected her hard. Sam is still trying to process it all. Christina is taken aback, as she anticipated her to claim Jason could never do this. Sam exclaims, if she wants to hear that, she should talk to Carly. Christina is not surprised that Carly believes in him. Sam tells her not to tell Molly, but Jason shows up at Carly's for assistance, and Christina understands this could result in Carly being charged with aiding and abetting. Sam cannot bear the sight of Carly right now, but she does not want her to go to jail. Sam relays what little Carly told her, as well as how little Jason told her, which is typical of Jason. Sam acknowledges that with each passing minute, she becomes more terrified that Jason shot Dante. Danny appears unexpectedly, and Sam chastises him for coming back here. She informs him that she is losing her mind right now, and the only thing keeping her calm is knowing that he, Scout, and Rocco are safe at the mansion. Christina speculates that Danny may be here because his father is a suspect in Dante's shooting. Sam apologizes and says she should have sat down with him to discuss this. Sam claims she has no idea where Jason has been or why he believed it was appropriate to let them believe he was dead. But Jason does not care about other people. Jason is lured to danger, and anyone else would have struggled to return home. Danny suggests that his father may have a valid reason, but Sam claims Jason's motives are not like others. Christina claims her mother taught her that everyone is innocent until proven guilty, and that while the evidence appears to be against him, he has not been tried, and Jason is the only one who can provide him with the answers he requires. Sam acknowledges that Christina is correct, and when Dante awakens, he can also provide answers. Danny asks if they know when Dante will awaken. Sam believes it might happen today or later. Sam advises Danny to go to the Quartermaines and stay away from trouble. Additionally, give Scout a huge hug and kiss. She asks Christina to take him where he has to go, and she agrees. Sam returns to Dante's room. Molly goes to see Anna in the PCPD. Anna was just listening to Jason's 911 call to assist Dante. Molly should look over the evidence with her and determine which charges should be filed. Anna claims the suspect is Jason, and she hopes he isn't the shooter. Molly hopes that is also true. They analyze the evidence that Jason attempted to save Dante, but Molly states that their office's theory is that Dante pursued Jason and the other suspect, and Jason shot Dante without knowing who he was before attempting to save him. Anna feels the data fits, and she simply hopes the notion is incorrect. Anna explains that she had a complicated relationship with Jason. She got to know him better a few years ago, and he helped save her life. She grew to trust Jason, and of course, Robin adores him. However, she cannot be in this profession if she wants to think anything she wants. She must remain unbiased and trust the system. Molly acknowledges that is why she is here. She does not know how to remain neutral, which implies she is in the wrong position. Molly had her own difficulties with Jason, but as a child, she idolized Jason and thought he and Sam had the most romantic love story imaginable. He was someone the entire family could rely on, and he rescued Christina from a cult. She goes on to explain, "Why wouldn't I give Jason the benefit of the doubt?" Anna informs her that they have no idea where Jason has been or why he planned to shoot Sonny. If he could accomplish it, why not shoot Dante? However, the 911 call is out of the ordinary. Molly suggests that the other man shot Dante. Still, Anna claims that none of this matters because Jason hasn't been seen since he jumped. Anna tells her what happened on the bridge. However, Jason appeared determined rather than desperate, as if he knew he would survive the fall and that his body had not washed ashore. Anna believes he's injured and holed up somewhere, but he could have left the country by now. Working with the WSB, she claims that these sniper teams enter, kill, and then leave. She claims Jason could be long gone. Molly claims she should be glad that she does not have to prosecute Jason, but fleeing constitutes an admission of guilt. Anna claims something more is going on here that she hasn't noticed yet. Drew goes to the gatehouse to see Michael, but Willow tells him he went out to run errands. He wanted to tell Michael something, but he couldn't do it through text. He admits that he and Carly have broken up. Willow gets some wine, and they talk about Jason's return. Both Michael and Carly are convinced Jason is innocent. Drew claims that their breakup was due to passion and belief. Drew claims he hasn't stopped loving Carly, but he realizes there is no future there. He claims she made him happy, and he hopes he made her happy as well. Willow says, "Of course he did. He's been generous and forgiving." Drew believes he wasn't today, and Carly's first devotion is to Jason, not her children. Drew believes that now that Jason has returned, Carly is unable to pursue others. He knows Carly loves him, but not in the same way she loves Jason. He didn't want to stretch this out and make her struggle to prove she loves him because when a crisis arises, she'll turn to Jason rather than him. Willow apologizes, and he deserves better. He agrees and plans to find it. Michael checks in with Jason at the boathouse. Jason attempts to stand, but Michael instructs him not to and to let them take care of him. Jason adds Willow, like Bobby, was a terrific nurse, and he's sorry to learn about her passing. Michael tells him how Bobby died. Jason recalls that Bobby was the one who first placed Michael in his arms. He describes holding him unsupported as the scariest moment of his life. Michael remembers what occurred to him with Amelia. Michael reminds Jason that he needs to change into clean clothing per Willow's instructions, and he has brought some. Jason pulls off his shirt, and Michael notices the arm tattoo and inquires, "What happened to you?" After Jason changes, Michael offers to burn the other clothing, but he declines because he needs them. When he leaves, there should be no proof that anyone aided him. Michael inquires as to his travel plans. Jason has no idea, so Michael asks where he has been. Jason reveals that he was not murdered in the Cassadine Island tunnel collapse. Instead, the tunnels were simply closed. He took the back path to the beach, where two men were waiting with rifles. Michael wonders who they were. Jason can't tell him that. He was flown from Greece to a location and placed in a room without windows. He eventually spoke with a man who had the power to force him take a job. Michael assumes he can't tell him what the leverage is, just as Jason cannot. Jason explains that he has been working as a military contractor. Jason tells that he arrived in Port Charles yesterday and was working with another contractor, Hamish. When he discovered the target was Sunny, he made sure Hamish missed. Then they ran, and Michael knows what happened next. Michael wonders if he would have returned had he not been given this job. Jason admits he does not know. However, the duty of the man in the room without windows is not completed. Michael wonders what happens if you don't finish it. Jason informs him, "Something I can't live with, I have to finish it." Michael returns to the gatehouse, astonished to see Drew. Drew had something to share and will let Willow fill him in when he gets back to Scout. He takes off, and Michael wonders what that was about. Willow claims his mother and Drew broke up. Michael says, "That's too bad." Willow collects Jason's clothes from Michael to wash. He asks if she is cool with it. She says they can only see this through at this point. John shows up at Carly's house, wanting her assistance. He knows she thinks Jason is innocent, so help him prove it. Carly assures him that Jason is not irresponsible. He would never shoot someone randomly, a cop or Dante, because he is involved with Sam and helps raise his baby. According to John, this could be a motivator for certain people. Carly asks whether he has evidence that Jason is guilty because she believes Jason attempted to assist Dante. John wonders how she knows this. Carly explains that her daughter and Dex discovered Dante, and that someone had already taken care of him. She questions why he isn't considering the second man as the shooter. John questions Carly, if the second man shot Dante, why did Jason flee? She's not sure why he ran. Perhaps he didn't want to get caught for something he didn't commit. According to John, Jason and the other men did not disguise their faces, indicating that they were unaware of the surveillance on the roof and warehouse. He thinks she should be grateful Jason was shot, else he would have been long gone. Carly fumes that this conversation is finished, so she leaves. She tells him not to return without a warrant. John can't help but notice that whenever she mentions Jason's name, it gets under her skin. Jason relaxes at the boathouse, and his memory fades. He's dressed in complete black, shackled to a table, and in a room without any windows. Suddenly, John Cates enters and introduces himself. Jason refuses to speak without his counsel. John takes out a tablet and says it contains indisputable proof of Recio crimes, which entail a minimum sentence of 20 years in prison. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.